There aren't many names that stand out as much as Morten Andersen's in NFL history. A name that has become legendary for accuracy, strength, and unrivaled sturdiness in the world of professional football. We travel through the storied turf of a renowned kicker's life in Greatest Moments of Morten Andersen's career, which captures the spirit of his inspirational journey with record-breaking field goals and breathtaking game-winning kicks. As we examine the pinnacles of Morten Andersen's long career, we are able to witness a tale of steadfast commitment, unbreakable spirit, and a lasting legacy that has inspired many fans and sportsmen throughout the years. Join us as we relive the remarkable events that cemented Morten Andersen's legacy as one of the greatest players to ever grace the gridiron and forever immortalized him. The start of greatness. Morten Andersen was born in Copenhagen, Denmark, on August 19, 1960, and his path to football stardom began there. Little did the football world realize that a young European soccer fan would grow up to become one of the NFL's most successful kickers. The inspirational tale of Andersen exemplifies both the attractiveness of American football to all people and the strength of will. A savior for the Saints after playing collegiate football at Michigan State University, Andersen joined the New Orleans Saints in the NFL in 1982. Making 80.6% of his field goals in his first season helped him reach his first career milestone and demonstrated his natural ability to split the uprights, the boot that broke records. NFL's top scorer all time, with 2,544 points, Morten Andersen became himself as the NFL's all-time leading scorer in 2006. Years of constant excellence and unflinching devotion to his art culminated in this accomplishment. 60-yard Marvel Andersen added another achievement to his resume in 1991 when he kicked a career-long field goal of 60 yards, as if setting the all-time scoring record wasn't already enough. His extraordinary leg power and accuracy allowed him to make one of the longest kicks in NFL history. One of the finest kickers in American football history is Morten Andersen, a former NFL kicker who is both Danish and American. He played in the NFL for 25 seasons, from 1982 to 2007, enjoying a lengthy and fruitful career. For his tenure with the New Orleans Saints, Atlanta Falcons, and various other NFL clubs, Andersen is best known. The phrase, "the boot that made history," may not allude to a particular instance or occasion, but Morten Andersen's extraordinary kicking skills and contributions to the NFL were a constant throughout his whole career. Around the world, aspiring kickers and football fans are still motivated by his legacy. The durability factor. Kicking at 47. Morten Andersen's career longevity was maybe the most impressive feature. One of the oldest players in NFL history, he played until the age of 47 before retiring in 2008. It was truly amazing how he was able to function at such a high level for so long. Impact and legacy. Beyond his amazing stats, Morten Andersen has had an impact on football. He demonstrated that skill knows no borders by opening the door for overseas players to succeed in the NFL. His rise from Denmark to the position of all-time leading scorer in the NFL serves as motivation for ambitious athletes everywhere. Career. Morten Andersen began his illustrious NFL career in 1982 when the New Orleans Saints signed him as an undrafted free agent. He had a reputation for being accurate and being able to make long field goals. In a single game, Andersen became the first player in NFL history to make 3 field goals longer than 55 yards. Morten Andersen was selected to the Pro Bowl 7 times throughout his career and was recognized 3 times as first-team All-Pro. After the 2007 season, Andersen announced his retirement. However, he made a brief comeback in 2008 to kick for the Atlanta Falcons, becoming the 48-year-old player with the oldest field goal in NFL history. Numerous field goals set records during Morten Andersen's stellar NFL career served as examples of his exceptional kicking ability and consistency. Here are a few of Morten Andersen's career's notable field goals that broke records. 1. The first player to surpass 1,000 points while playing for 2 different teams, Atlanta Falcons and New Orleans Saints. Morten Andersen became the first player in NFL history to score more than 1,000 points with 2 different clubs in 1995. 2. NFL's all-time leading scorer. Morten Andersen's achievement of being the NFL's all-time leading scorer is among his most important achievements. In 2002, while playing for the Kansas City Chiefs, he reached this milestone. In doing so, Andersen surpassed Gary Anderson's earlier mark and cemented his position in NFL history. 3. Morten Andersen, who was the oldest player to ever score a field goal in NFL history, briefly played for the Atlanta Falcons in 2008 after coming out of retirement. He scored a field goal during this comeback season, making him the oldest player in NFL history to do so at the age of 48. This amazing accomplishment showcased his continuing talent and passion for the sport. 4. Most career field goals made. Morten Andersen made an astounding 565 field goals during the course of his career. This accomplishment served as evidence of his astounding accuracy and under-pressure conversion prowess. Every squad he played for benefited from his dependable leg. 5. 3 over 55-yard field goals in a single game. Andersen was renowned for having a strong leg and the capacity to make long field goals. He accomplished a first in NFL history by kicking 3 field goals of over 55 yards in a game against the Chicago Bears in 1991. His excellent kicking range was displayed in this outstanding performance. 6. Most points scored in a single postseason. Morten Andersen set a record for the most points scored by a player in a single postseason in the 1992 to 1993 NFL playoffs by scoring 49 points for the New Orleans Saints. His game-winning kicks that year were essential to the Saints' postseason run. We've looked at some of the most memorable and defining incidents in Morten Andersen's illustrious career that helped to establish him as a legend in the American football community. Morten Andersen's rise from a young kicker in Denmark to the NFL's all-time leading scorer is a monument to his unshakable dedication, extraordinary talent, and tenacious spirit. His accomplishments range from record-breaking field goals to memorable playoff performances. As we get to the end of this tour of the greatest moments of Morten Andersen's career, it is clear that his influence on the sport goes far beyond numbers and records. His legacy serves as an example for aspiring kickers, football fans, and sports aficionados throughout. The life of Morten Andersen serves as a motivating example of how greatness may be attained by perseverance, hard effort, and a love of one's profession. Morten Andersen's name will always be remembered as a true pioneer of his position and a benchmark of greatness on the field in the annals of NFL history. His professional life is a timeless example of the strength of a dream. If you haven't already, subscribe to our channel and enable notifications so you never miss an update. You won't want to miss the educational and entertaining information we routinely publish.